Unfortunately, when we do a lot of flower pruning, it's that bud that we remove. So that's the thing, and there is no really way around that, because unless you're going to come and snip all of these other bits off, it's really hard to do that. If you really need to do something a bit different, your option is something like this. I'll just come in here, trying to reduce the complexity, and then come and rub this out here as one option. It's a slow, and if you've got small trees where you're trying to work with structure, it's probably worth doing. Last week we had this workshop down in Apodiki. We were working in an 18-month-old orchard. It was really easy because we were doing structural pruning and flower pruning at the same time, and this was a big focus, was trying to keep this terminal vegetative bud, because that's where your growth will come back. The next place on the shoot, now there's no more place for a vegetative bud on the shoot. All the buds have been fully utilized, is actually at this bud ring back here. So there's a whole lot of hidden sessile buds here. Sessile means they're dormant, deeply dormant. If we make a cut, sorry Chris, and we cut there, we will now force a bud out of there. So when you do some of your flower pruning, you're going to go back and you're going to try and release buds further back. The important thing to realize is where you have these vegetative buds and where you don't. So you have them in the terminal, and you will obviously also have some sitting back in your bud rings. So you really got that does have quite a big impact as to where you will make those cuts. Look at this unit here, which is, for me, really quite an interesting unit. So this was a shoot from last year. It started there. So there's the bud ring, and it grew to that point. It's a single shoot. These branches that came out here are synleptic shoots. They grew at the same time that this shoot was growing, and they lay down floral buds in the axes of the leaf. Most of these floral buds, and we'll break a couple open, we'll have a look at them. They're not that advanced yet, but we'll have a look, should be determinate. Your terminal bud, which is flowered already, this is it here, it's already pushed, should be indeterminate and have a vegetative growth in it. And that should be true about 90% of the time. Every now and again, some of these will have put a second growth on, some of your laterals, and that second shoot is known as a proleptic shoot. It grew at a different time to this terminal shoot here, and it may have a vegetative bud. That one's there's got a really weak one in there. I don't know if that'll come to anything. Unfortunately, when we do a lot of flower pruning, it's that bud that we remove.